G'day, welcome to Jez Beer Review. So it's going to be somewhat a controversial beer. It's the Better Beer. Better Beer, well, let's get into it. What is it? It's a 355ml can, it's 4.2% ABV, it's 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and 87 calories. That sounds delicious. So what is it? Okay, so this is a apparently social influencers, anyway, the inspired unemployed, they own 40% of it, and Mighty Craft own 60%. Mighty Craft are owned by the Torquay Beverage Company. Now, this beer was a bit controversial because at Gabs it came in 6th place by the looks of it in 2021, and I suppose when you think about it, you dig deep, it's not really a craft beer. I'd call it more a crafty beer, because who own 6% of it are Mighty Craft. So it's a bit like pretty much Stoner Wood these days and Four Pines. They're really much crafty. They're owned by huge corporations and they're not independently owned. So yes, this is contract brewed down in Griffith at the Yenda Brewery, which is Casella Wineries in partnership with Coca-Cola Amatil. Coca-Cola Amatil has changed names, and I'm not sure if they're still in the ownership. Anyway, so it's been brewed under contract down there. Now, this Torquay Beverage Company own a fair bit of distilleries and other breweries. Ones that come to note are the Foghorn, they're at Newcastle, and Ballistic Beer Co. I never knew that. So, I was watching a video on YouTube about these two fellas, and they were talking about how they got sent some seltzers, they had a stack, and they woke up feeling pretty good. Therefore, why can't we have they prefer beer, and why can't they have a beer do that? So, anyway, let's crack it open. So you can see why I was controversial in the Gabs. I don't really look into Gabs too much. It doesn't mean shit to me, to be honest. Gabs, you be your own Gabs. You know when you taste a good beer. Who needs Gabs? Tell you what, this is nearly as light as that in colour. Remember I had that Cooper's Dry 3.5, that midstream, and I kept going the whole, when I was editing it, I realised how many times I said, oh geez, it's light, it's straw appearance, but by Joe, this is light in colour. Very light. Righto, so actually at Dan Murphy's too, they had these for $19 for a 6-pack. They had the cans and they had the apparently in stubbies now. Right, so what have we got here? Very light straw appearance, super light. And you got one finger of head, it looks like it might hang around. The aroma. Oh, it's a great aroma, but let's be honest, it smells very, it's got adjuncts in it. It's got to be an adjunct lager with either Super Prime or Pride of Ringwood by the smells of it. Reminds me of something, it's got the hallmarks of a, Super Prime or Pride of Ringwood lager. Righto, let's get into it. Cheers. Alright, okay, so super light in flavour. I actually understand why my most sessionable beers are homebrew these days. I still buy beers, good beers to review, but by Joe, it's lacking a lot of flavour. Is it a better beer? No, that's the marketing. It's so light on flavour. All I'm picking up is a hop extract flavour to the beer. It's probably been, obviously they use this, I don't know if you can see it, camera. It's a dry enzyme. Okay, you have a home brew, you can chuck this in, you can get, say normally your beer finishes around, comes down to a gravity of, it starts at 1050, say it gets down to 1010 or 1007, around that. You put this in your fermentation vessel, and you can normally get down to 1002, 1001, which is very dry and flavour very minute. So that's how you get to the lower carb beers. This has had a stack of it in it. It's very light in flavour. If you're watching this channel, it wouldn't be for you. If you're watching any beer review channel, you're not really watching it to See a flavourless lager. It's got a to me, it's got about much flavour as the Cooper's 3.5. It's got a bit of a cardboard back taste at the back. The malt, what am I tasting? I don't even know what I'm tasting. It's very difficult to pull out flavours. Like I said, that's why most of my session beers, I've got into home brewing again, and I won't be going backwards. I know that much. Plenty of great beers out there. This Better Beer, this is good marketing. This is better marketing. Good on them. Good on it. You know, that's what it's all about. Get out there. They teamed up. It's the same with the Still City beer that I reviewed with all the ex-Newcastle players. You know, it's all Tui's pretty much. Line. It's all them. It's just they've got a figurehead there, and they're these Better Beers. They're teamed up with social media followers. I'd never heard of them. I might have seen one of the videos and didn't know who the heck they were, but good on them if they're making a quid out of it. And the truth is, right, the truth is I've found that a lot of people will like this beer. A lot of people don't like the flavour of beer. And the less flavoursome the beer, the more they'll probably like it. But if you're watching this, you like flavour in your beer, and you have one of these and you'd be like, oh, I'm never having that again. So, is Better Beer a better beer? It's good marketing, good on them, but I'm going to say this is an unsatisfactory beer. Better Beer's unsatisfactory. How it got to numbers, was I say 4 or 6 in the Gabs, whatever it was. What was it in the Gabs? Oh, it come number 6. So number 6 in the Gabs, I don't know how the heck it got there. And really, they might want to pull ahead in if they're going to be calling, you know, let's be honest, it's not independent owned. What are they doing there? Miles just put Matilda Bay. Matilda Bay, actually, I'll be reviewing one of the new lagers, one of the Yak lagers from Asahi. Be like calling them craft. They like calling themselves craft, but they're not craft. They're a huge corporation, and good for them. That's what makes the world go around. But it's not craft. All right, thanks for watching the episode of Joe's Beer Reviews. If you like this video, please like. If you haven't subscribe. It helps. And let's keep moving on. We've got heaps of good beers there to go, and other home brews there to try. The Timberjack Lager is coming along. It's a few weeks away from being kegged, and it's in the keg from being carbonated and tasting. So cheers, all, and catch you in the next one.